Hey guys, my name's Ashley. I'm here from River City Reclamation. For those of you that haven't checked my page out before and haven't looked into all of it, aren't familiar, I've got a little bit of everything. And for a while now, my husband and I have been talking, and I have been so badly wanting to go and start to record videos, share with you guys just all of the amazing things that I'm finding. Every single time we're going out to the bins or we're going out into Alabama and checking out some of our favorite thrift stores. So I decided, you know what? Enough waiting around. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some amazing things that we picked up this past weekend. Some items are gonna be from our local Goodwill outlet here in Columbus, Georgia, and then some of the other items are gonna be from America's thrift store. Out in, I believe that's Opelika, Alabama, as well as Goodwill that we hit up in Opelika as well, I believe is that where that one was located. So I'm so excited to go ahead and start showing you guys this stuff. To start, I've got these red Timberland boots. They're men's, men's size 11 and a half, and they are just super cool. They kind of make me think of Vans or, other skate shoes, just because usually Timberlands, they've got that textured bottom. Usually it's more of that tall, heavy-duty boot and everything, which these definitely are not. But the really cool thing about these is we found them at the bins. And aside from that, going and looking into them, doing Google Lens and just scanning to see what I can find from there, I think there was only like 2 other pairs that were listed, one of which was $150, I think. And I mean, granted, those were brand new. They had the stickers on the bottom and everything. But these, just a little bit of cleaning, I think, with the magic eraser, and I need to just go and get like a little suede brush to clean it. I think that will work wonders on these, so I'm super excited about those. Next up, we have these Rock Revival jeans. They're the May Easy Boots, size 27. My husband actually found these at the bins, and they have these adorable rhinestones. They've got that stitching up around the pockets and everything, and more rhinestones. You can see it's on both sides. They are a little bit dirty, ignore that. I do still have to wash these. And then the back side, you can see that Rock Revival. It's like white leather, and then it's got the silver metal hardware. And then you also have rhinestones on the back pockets and that stitching going around. And the one thing that I wish I could get on camera to show you guys, that I don't think, even if I hold it up close like that, it's not gonna focus in enough. But within the stitching going down around the pockets, the stitching on, the belt loops, everything, even the stitching on like the bottom hem of these, they have little orange specks as it goes along, and I don't know, I think that that is just such a cute extra little touch. Something that, most jeans, they're very basic with their stitching. You're not really gonna notice it. But it's great. Next up, we have an Adriana Papel dress, and this, you're gonna see some lint on it. I do still have to clean this up from the bins, but it's black. It's got this like cream color. You can kind of see it is a little bit sheer in some places, so you definitely want to go and layer this with something, but it is so cute. You have that pattern going all the way down to the bottom. You have the cinched waist, and overall, honestly, this is in really good condition. I'm gonna go ahead and wash it, lint roll it, probably do the sweater shaver just a little bit, just to freshen it up a bit. But honestly, not bad for finding it at the bins, and this is a size extra large. So super cute. And of course, not the best season to go and find it. We are going into spring, and that is heavyweight, but I'm one person where, you know, I feel like people are shopping your store from everywhere. All states have, you know, such different climates. People are traveling whenever to all different places that also have crazy different climates. So it might be heavy for going into spring, but you know, if someone's going somewhere kind of chilly and they need something cute, that's perfect. And next up, we have this orange Kate Spade knit button-down cardigan. It has this orange beading detail. Let me get it close so you can see. And then gold stitching going all throughout, and you do have some of these little rhinestones, and then those buttons going down the front, and then it feels like a silk lining, but I do believe it's just polyester for the inside of it. But it is just too cute. I found this at the bins as well. It does need a little bit of TLC. It does need some, you know, shaving with the fabric shaver. It does need to be ran through the wash, which luckily it is machine washable. But again, overall, not bad for something that we found at the bins. Next up, another item that my husband found. This is Rebecca Taylor, size 6. And it is this very, very cute tweed, I don't know if you can see, but pink and orange with cream underneath, textured zip up little blazer. You've got the cream ribbed knit going down the back of the sleeves. And then at the bottom of your sleeves, you've got these really cute zippers. And then it's actually lamb leather, or lamb's leather for the strings to unzip those, as well as for your pockets. And this is another thing, finding it at the bins, overall, really good condition. I just need to go and clean just a couple little spots on it, and, you know, freshen it up, but overall, not bad condition. And here's the back side of it. So you can see just really cute, bold, bright color. Perfect for the spring, perfect for the summer. Yeah, super excited about that too. Let's see. Next, I have this black vintage Coach crossbody that we also found at the bins. Still has that little leather keychain that they come with. And this, I just need to go and kind of condition it a little bit with the leather conditioner. But overall, this is really not in bad condition. Bottom of it's great. There's no scuffing, there's no peeling. And then the inside of it, gonna kind of be hard to show it, but you can kind of see there's that Coach stamp in there with all the rest of that text underneath. And you've got this pocket here, and then on the inside you have this back pocket as well. And then it just folds over, and you just have that little turn lock. And I love it. It is such a cute, classic style. I know the vintage Coach bags are really coming back, so I'm so happy to have found that, especially at the bins. But next up, this is very, very different from everything else that I'm gonna have in this video, but it was so cute. I figured I had to throw it in here and show you guys. So this is a strawberry basket. I'm gonna say it's gotta be handmade. That's how it is when it's just sitting flat. It has the handle. And then you go and you pull the handle up, and it sits down. Let's see if I can straighten it out a bit more. Sits down on that wood piece there. And then it's a cute little wooden strawberry. I absolutely love it. And it was at the bins, let's see, 79 cents. It just says Grandpa's 87. So definitely older, definitely handmade. And, you know, someone could hang it in a kitchen. You could go and use it for just some extra storage somewhere. Obviously, it's not gonna hold a lot, but it was just way too cute to pass up and to leave there. So I got it, and hopefully someone enjoys that for decor somewhere in their house. But next up we have Neiman Marcus. I hope I'm saying that right. It's the Cashmere collection, size medium. And this is just a cashmere knit vest. You can see it goes longer in the front. Show it close up. You can see that knit textured bottom. No staining or, you know, holes or anything major like that. But you can, maybe, let me do it like that. You can see that it definitely has some pilling to it. So another thing, I just need to go and take my fabric shaver to it, do that just a little bit, and that's not a big deal. That is definitely an easy fix. And looking into those online, I want to say that those retailed for, I believe, over $400. So even with that pilling, even with it being, you know, used and not new with tag, I'm definitely hoping to start that maybe a little bit over 100, and, you know, see where it goes. Anything over 50, I will be extremely happy. Next up is this Wrangler button down. Let's see, it is a size 3XL. This was another thing we found at the bins, and when we're at the bins, I'm definitely more inclined to, you know, pick up some of those pieces that are a little bit more funky, a little bit more out there than what I usually go with, just because we are paying a lot less here in Columbus. I believe it's $1.60 something per pound for what we pay, so under $2. Something like this, I paid maybe $2 for it. So really, there isn't going to be any loss. And with all of this, you know, vintage, the 90s, the Y2K coming back in style, this is perfect. This checks, you know, multiple boxes. Tie-dye's coming back in style. It's just, it's too cute. So yeah, button down. And it's got some purple, it's got some green, it's got the blue all throughout. And it was another thing, obviously I gotta look over it a little bit closer when I go to photograph it, which all of these items that I'm going through, again, we just got, I haven't photographed any of them. None of them are listed yet. So when I'm going through, obviously I'll go and I'll do another once over, make sure that there isn't anything that I've missed. But that, looking at it when we were at the bins, nothing was wrong with it, and it is too cute. Next up is this pure Jill long sleeve cardigan sweater. I'm not quite sure, but it's super soft. It has the tie off to the side in the front, and then when you unzip that, it's got this button for the lower inside part. Long sleeve, does have pockets off on the side. Nothing is wrong with this at all. Size medium, if I didn't say that. And again, I know we're going into spring, summer's around the corner, but there were so many good fall and winter items when we were at the bins the other day that I could not bring myself to go and leave these behind. So if it sits in my closet until, you know, this upcoming fall, this upcoming winter, I'm not even going to be mad about it. It was worth it. Next up is this J. Crew blazer, black and tan. I want to say this one is wool. Yep, 51% wool, 49% cotton. Nothing's wrong with this at all either. Just needs a little bit of a lint roll. Just solid black on the back side, and then you can see that tan follows through for the collar. It is a size 4, and my favorite thing honestly about J. Crew is so many of their blazers, if you go and you check the tags and you see what year it is, it could be something that's 10 years old, and honestly, so many of them, no matter what year it is, they're so great for the style, for the color, for the structure of it, that they really don't ever go out of style. So this one, for example, is 10 years old come this fall. And this is perfect for what's on trend right now. It's that two-toned, it's just very clean, it's the wool. So that's one thing where don't go and shy away from any of their blazers, no matter what the year is. If it's a good style, take it. You're still gonna earn something from it, especially if you're at the bins or you're going somewhere where it's a very low price. You're gonna make a profit. You're not gonna miss out on anything. Next up is this Kane lifestyle skirt. My husband found this one as well. I'll bring it a little closer so you can see. It has loops for a belt. It does cross over, and then the bottom of it, my favorite part, it has all of these tassels, and it's super soft, blanket material. It is definitely vintage, made in USA, 70% polyester, 30% wool. It is dry clean only, but this was super clean. Nothing is wrong with it. And it's just, it is too cute. These colors, oh my goodness. You've got the blue, you've got a very nice olive green color, some tan, some navy, a little bit of black, and then some white and kind of like a beige color. And I don't think I said, but this is a size small. It does have the elastic waist, so even though it's vintage, I'm gonna say don't worry about the size being an issue at all. If you're normally a size small, it's gonna fit, you're gonna be fine. If you're an extra small, you could probably get away with it too, because it does have that elastic waistband, and you could go and double up with a belt as well, just to cinch it in a little bit more, give you a little bit more shape. So, love it, love it. I wish it was my size, but unfortunately, it is not. On to the next one though. We have this very, very cute, it's a handmade, granny square little cardigan, I guess. You can see how the pattern's the same for both sides. Just open in the front, no buttons, no pockets. No size tag, no brand tag, because again, this is handmade. It does have a loose oversized fit though. Normally I'm a medium large, and as you can see, it fits perfect because it doesn't have buttons or anything. You don't have to worry about, you know, if it's gonna close. It just kind of sits, just cute. Loose, and again, you can see that pattern, how it goes on both sides. You've got the square on each side. Just super cute. Another reseller was there. He picked this up out of one of the bins. He was looking it over, and the second I saw it, I was like, oh my goodness, how did I miss this? Please let him go and put it down. Don't let him take it. If he doesn't, I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna get it. And he looked it over, and I guess because it doesn't have tags or because it's not something he normally sells, I don't know, he decided to pass on it. So needless to say, I rushed over there, I snatched that up, I looked it over before we left later on. Nothing was wrong with it, and I'm so excited to go and get that listed and up for sale in, you know, multiple closets that I have. And moving on from that, it's going to be some items that we found when we were out in Alabama. These skirts that I'm going to be showing next up, we found all of these at a Goodwill. We normally have really, really good luck anytime that we go to this Goodwill, so I was super excited this time around. This first one is a Kate Spade skirt. It's size 12, and it's got that color block style. It's black for the top waistband, and then you've got this really dark, nice hunter green. You've got the tan, and then further down you've got that green again and the yellow, and it's just the same on the back. And this has your little zipper that goes down on the side, so easy on, off. And if I can find the tag in this for the materials, let's see. Okay, so it is 97% wool, 3% elastane, and then for the lining, it's 100% polyester, and it is dry clean only. But this was something where, you know, I made sure to look it over really well before we even left the store with it. Nothing is wrong with it. If I had anywhere super fancy to go and wear that, I would definitely be keeping it for myself. However, I do not, and it is way too cute to just have it hanging in my closet or stuck in a drawer, so I'm excited to get it listed so somebody out there can go and enjoy it. Next up, another one of those skirts that we found at that Goodwill. This one is a Vineyard Vines, size 0, and it has this really, really cute, just bright, bold pink on the inside, which matches this trim on the bottom of it, if you can see. Kind of like a floral pattern. You've got gray, pink, and a cream color. Really cute. Again, great condition, nothing wrong with it. Super excited to get that one listed. And next up, of course, another skirt. This one I was probably most excited about. Maybe. I don't know. I was pretty excited about that Kate Spade one too. But this is Tory Burch. And I actually found one other one when we were there. It was this really, really pretty orange color. It had a zipper down the front. It had little zip pockets. However, she did have some stains on her, and it was dry clean only, and I did not want to mess around with that. So I did pick this one up. This is a size 6, and it's this really pretty navy. Has some good weight to it, but it's lightweight at the same time, so it's perfect for summer and spring. And if you can see, it has the pattern for Tory Burch going around the skirt. And then for this bottom part, if I can get a good view for it, again, you've got the Tory Burch pattern, and then you've got this floral pattern. And it kind of just continues all around the bottom of the skirt. Scalloped hem, ruffled. Nothing wrong with this one either. And of course I can't find the tag, but I do want to say that this one was 100% cotton. Let's see. Yep, 100% cotton. And because I don't think I showed it yet, it does have these buttons on the side over here, as well as that zipper. Next up, an item from the bins. This didn't have any tags on it. I did go and Google Lens it, and unfortunately, nothing came up for it. But I want to say it's vintage Disney. Definitely an older style for Minnie and Mickey, not something that you see nowadays on anything. But it's got that black trim, and then just white in the middle, and you've got them for just a repeat pattern. Super cute. It does have a small snag over there, but it's not a big deal. It's something where, you know, if you want to tie it to a bag to add something extra, tie it up in your hair, tie it around your neck, you know, whatever, you're not even going to notice that little snag. And it was so cute. Next up, another item my husband found. This is a spider black zip-up jacket. Nice and heavyweight. Does kind of have like a fleece lining on the inside. And this is, let's see, core sweater. It's a size large, but I know he does plan on keeping this, so sorry if you're watching this and you like it. But it is very, very nice. We did pay up for it. It was $10 at the America's Thrift Store, but definitely worth it. Looking those up brand new, they're about $150, $160. How much?
It was $7.
It was $7?
Yeah, because it was 30% off.
Okay, so even better. $7. Next up, going back to items from the bins, we have a soft surroundings, size large, gray knit, oversized sweater, I guess. It has these silver, if I can get it, buttons on the sleeves, and at the bottom of the sweater. So cute. Usually soft surroundings, I really never find anything from them, and if I am lucky enough to find something from them, it's stained, it's super worn out, it's shrunk, whatever the case may be, it does not end up coming home with me. So this being at the bins, being in great condition, I was so excited. Again, I don't even care if it's going into spring. I don't care if it stays until the fall. It's so cute, and honestly, I don't think it's going to be an issue. I think it's a substantial enough piece that honestly it's going to sell really fast. And this one is a cotton blend, but it is machine washable. Next up, item from Goodwill out in Opelika. This, I don't know how to pronounce the name. Sonia Reichel. So, show you guys, so if I butcher it, you know what it looks like. But this was in great condition. It's this really nice red, kind of a little bit of a pink top. It has these almost like rubber little eyelets that are going down in the front. It goes to this V. Back side of it does have a zipper, and then it has a little bit of a slit at the bottom. This was a brand where I've never heard of it before. I've never seen it before, but right away when I picked it up, I looked at it, I saw the tag, I was like, this has got to be something nice. So we looked it up. Sure enough, it's a very good brand. So it's definitely something where if you're out at your local thrift store and you find anything from that and it's in good condition and it's a current style, I definitely would not pass on it. I would definitely pick it up because it's going to be worth it. Next up is this Columbia size extra small collegiate downtime pullover shirt, originally $70. New with tag. Luckily, that's how I know all of that information. And this is for Alabama, so you've got that white embroidered A over there on the side. And you do have strings to go and tighten it if you want. Just a little bit of a cowl neck sweatshirt, but perfect piece. Again, might not be the ideal spring piece, but it is very cute. College students, they're always looking for things like that. And with it being new with tag, that's another great reason to go and pick it up. Next up, I got this a little while back, but I have not gotten around to listing it. And this is definitely one of my favorite pieces that I have found from the bins probably this year so far. It's a vintage The Who top. It says Toronto, the final shows. And I want to say, yep, so 1982. It's actually dated over on the side. Unfortunately, it does not have a size tag because, as you can see, it had to have just been a sweatshirt that someone cut on their own. So it does have, you know, the raw hem and everything to it. But for as old as this is, the lettering and everything on it is in great condition. No major flaws at all. I would say most likely a small, medium, you'd be good. And it's another item. I'm really excited to go and get that listed and get it out there because I feel like that'll go really fast and it's much better than it going to a landfill. Next up is Taylor Loft. This one is vintage, but because I'm getting into Depop lately, I figured this is a great item to go and put over there. Generate a little bit of traffic. Maybe it goes faster on there. Maybe it goes faster on Poshmark or Mercari. We'll see. But it's this really nice brown color, and it has a gold, just metallic stitching going throughout. And these little turtleneck tank top knit sweater things, I know these are coming back in style. So I'm definitely excited to go and get that over on Depop and see how it does. Next up is a vintage skirt I found at the bins, not this last time, the time before. The brand is Claude. It says it's a size 13-14, but this is one of those where, because it's vintage, to me, this definitely, with that waist, does not look like it's gonna fit a 13-14. So I do have to measure it. I'd say it would probably fit an 8 or 10, but again, I'm gonna go and measure it because I'm not exactly sure. But it does have pockets on it, and it is this just adorable plaid mid-length skirt, and it does have a zipper on the back. Here we go. But great condition, neutral enough colors that really you don't need to go out of your way to find anything to pair up with this. It's red, it's black, it's that really nice mustard yellow color, and then just a royal blue. So really, any basic color you're good with. You could get away with doing white under there, and I don't think you'll have an issue. Next up, this is a brand that I have not found before, but lately I watch so many videos on YouTube, and I do watch a lot of videos with Jack and Ryan, and of course I cannot think of their YouTube page right now, but one of their videos that they did recently, they did talk about this brand, Yummy, I'm not exactly sure. These are a size large, and honestly, the style of these, the material of these, they really make me think of Spanx. But they're just these cropped, just all black, essential leggings. Again, size large, great condition. Honestly, those things are like new. And I was so excited to find those. So if you have not checked out their videos, definitely go to YouTube, look up Jack and Ryan over there. You're gonna learn a ton. Jack Valentine. I have my husband in the background. He's working right now. So if you see me keep looking over there, that's what's going on. But next up is this Saxony. I probably am butchering that. Collection jacket. If I can get the label. There we go. This was another item that I found at the bins a while back, and it is just so cool. It's genuine leather all on the front, and if you can see, you've got the stitching going at an angle, so it gives it that striped look, but again, it's just all black leather. You do have the pockets down here, and it's not a zipper or anything in the middle, if you can see. It's just purple, and you have a nice olive green leather going down on the side, and then the top of it, it's all knit, and then the sleeves, honestly, I am in love. You've got that purple and the green that matches right over here in the middle, and that goes down, and then you've got this black suede, and then again it goes knit just at the very bottom for that cuff. And the back side of it, you've got that suede again, and then all of the knit purple, gray, black. And this is a size medium, vintage, but honestly, I think, ladies, if you're a size large, you'll be good. You can get away with wearing this. This, some skinny leg jeans, and some black moto boots. It's a whole look. That would look so good. But again, I do not have this listed yet, so I'll be working on that the rest of today and into tomorrow. And then one last item. It's this Latico Red Leather Bag. And funny little story with this. We were at America's Thrift. We were going through everything in our cart. And I was showing my husband this, and I was like, you know, we found it before. I haven't listed it for what we did find from the brand, so I'm not really sure firsthand what it's going to be like for reselling. It was $7. It was in great condition, so I was leaning towards wanting to take it. And as I'm talking to him and showing him the bag, I see that there's this little secret pocket over on the back side. And I go and I flip it open, and lo and behold, there's a $20 bill just hanging out in there. And that is the first time out of all of the thrift stores that we've went to and all of the items that we have found that we've actually found money and made, you know, free, easy profit, I guess you could say, while at a thrift store. So I'm not going to hold my breath for that to happen again anytime soon. But being able to find that, and again, the bag was $7. After that, I was like, we have to take it. It's a win. But I hope you guys enjoyed everything in the video for today. Again, everything is going to be getting listed between the rest of today, tomorrow, possibly the next day if it takes me that long. But if there's anything that you see and you're really interested in it, of course, do not hesitate to go and send me a message. If you follow me over on Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, any of those, feel free to go and shoot me a comment, shoot me a message over there. If it's something where you'd rather me just post it on there and we can do the sale that way. Otherwise, I know PayPal, that's always an option. So of course, yes, if you find something that you like, don't feel like you have to wait for me to go and list it. I don't want you to miss out on it if it's something that you're crazy about. So shoot me a message. We'll figure something out. We can make it work. But again, thank you so much for going and clicking on this video. I hope you enjoyed this. And if so, go and leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought about it. Let me know if you'd like me to go and do some more bins haul videos with all the items that we find. Let me know if there's any other types of videos I could do sales and include those items. I'm always curious to see what other things I can be adding. So like I said, just go ahead and leave a comment below letting me know what you think.